You can get your tickets now for the Progressive 50-50 in support of the Neepawa Curling Club and the Yellowhead Center by scanning the QR code on your screen now. The final draw will be February 12th at 3:45. Tickets are 1 for $3, 2 for $5, 5 for $10, or 12 for $20.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now, 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Welcome back to Neepawa for the 2023 Viterra Championships. Inside the Yellowhead Center, just waiting for the 6th draw, the 12:15 draw to start. I'm Dale Brooks alongside Todd Witherspoon to bring you the game today.
So we have a very good matchup, an A-side game here today on Sheet C that we're covering for you. 2 teams out of Winnipeg. Out of the Fort Rouge Club, we have Jordan Peters. Jordan's playing with just 3 players today. His third is Andrew Clapham, and second is Zach Balaka. And representing the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club out of Winnipeg as well, we have the Brett Walter foursome. Brett Walter at skip, Graham McFarland at third, Devin Reeve at second, and Hugh McFarland playing lead.
Yeah, so don't know a whole lot about these 2 teams, but a couple of good young teams here that have both won their first game, looking to advance on the A side of the draw.
It should be a good one, folks.
We say we have 5 A side games on this draw.
Sheet B out of the Assiniboine Memorial, the Witherspoon ring. And they will be curling against, from Morris, Manitoba, the Carruthers team. And on sheet E, curling out of Portager, the Richter team, and they will be curling against from the Fort Rouge Club, the Darnstone team. We want to all curling this afternoon, and good luck to you all in this draw this afternoon. Thank you.
So I never noticed, Todd, who won the draw to the button. Before each game, each team has 7 minutes, or 9 minutes, I guess it is, for practice. And at the end of their practice, each team draws. Closest to the button wins a hammer.
And it looks like Peters has the honor, the hammer in first in.
So as I said, I don't know if you could hear the announcer there, but other games on this draw on sheet A is Irwin versus Grassy. Sheet B has Ryan versus Smith. Sheet D, Witherspoon versus Carruthers. And sheet E, Richter versus Dunstone.
Oh, okay. 2. Line's fine. Sliding. Coming in. It's gonna come off. Dev, go if you can. I don't want to leave a corner. Yep.
So Walter's team is attempting to get a center guard up.
Go.
Force play to the middle a little bit for a while.
Okay.
Jordan Peters asking his lead to come around that center.
Took in a few games yesterday, and there was plenty of swing in the ice, so
Yep.
most draws are makeable.
Yep. Top 12. Gotta go line. Tight. Hey, whoa, curl. I got it. You got it. It's all good. Good. As far as it goes. Great.
So that kind of ends up as a corner instead of coming around, but just the extra curl with being a little light.
Oops, sorry.
It'd be a useful rock for the Peters team.
I don't think it picked. I think it was a little soft and had a little frost.
So it's interesting. We have the
Top 12.
players mic'd up here and
line.
listening to some of the conversation they're having between each other.
Room.
And whenever possible,
step.
we'll stay
Close.
quiet and
Yep.
let you hear what the players are saying.
Whoa. You're going to over curl by a mile.
Hugh McFarland just slides just behind the tee, but it seems to be come right out the other side of that guard.
You definitely come out the other side if you're tight going around them, that's for sure.
Back 4, back E. Okay, well, back E. Room, we got room. Let it come, just get off.
So from the start of this game, the first few rocks, it looks like neither team is afraid to put some rocks in play here, and it looks like we could have an interesting game. Zach decides a little bit deep, back of the 4 foot, to allow Brett Walters' second, Devin Weeb, to draw down to that into that pile.
We'll run the stopwatch here and see if we can get a time for folks.
Back 8, back 12.
About 13 and a half seconds hog to hog.
Slides back 8 as well. So both teams just a little bit heavy to start here. It's our draw weight.
Head ice maker Greg Owasco here again this year, and he's got the boys playing on some pretty darn good ice.
Yes, very.
No, don't touch it.
With the help of his ice crew here in Neepawa.
They've done a great job in converting a hockey arena into a first-class curling facility.
Okay.
Neepawa having held this event a number of times over the years, and it's always nice to play in this event in Neepawa.
Thrown that spot 3 times, it's just faster. Yep. Weight's better. Top 8. Close. Yep. Top 8. Stay with it. Where? Sliding. Back 4. Close. Back 4. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Once again, Devin Reed drawing down into there, into the back of the forefoot.
Just need to get one in there. Huh? Yeah. You have to be right.
Definitely have that back 4 weight
missed
down
this.
so
We're
far.
done. Yeah, I know. Okay. I like this. I like the end too. Care more?
Interesting, the Peters team playing with 3 guys today. There are, I believe, at least 3 teams in the field this weekend that are playing with 3.
Yeah.
Various reasons, work commitments, and
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hey, roll. That's good.
I'm not sure it's as much of a disadvantage as it used to be playing with 3 players. Now that a lot of you see, there's only one sweeper sweeping at a time anyway. So other than maybe we'll be able to drag a draw a little further, 2 sweepers. But
as we all know, Brad Gushu won a Brier with 3 guys.
Nicodine wins a slam without Nick. So
yeah, there's proof that
Make it a 3.
the change in the whole sweeping process has
Where? Stay with it.
alleviated some of that.
yeah,
Easy. You stay close. Set.
the Walter team throwing up a guard, just kind of top 8, guarding that rock that's in the back of the forefoot.
Still like that same weight. Okay.
Plenty of rocks in play makes for an entertaining game for sure.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Zach. Good. Real good.
Removes some backing off some of the rocks in the back of the forefoot. So, but Walter still remains shot, playing 2, I guess he is.
For the Peters team, some of those rocks that are behind the tee line are essentially their friends.
That's right. Yeah.
Freeze up
My
to them
first
and
thought was to
tap them
roll
back
over
a
the
bit.
back one, but you know
Create some
this was
offense that
sitting
way.
3.
Has his 2 corner guards up, so
They probably make this. Yeah. You like this one? That was my first thought. Okay. But wait.
a nice crowd here in Neepawa today.
Yes.
Yep.
Pretty good crowd for a Thursday afternoon.
Yep.
Nice to see a few people playing hooky.
Yes.
And if you're watching in the
Hard,
office,
Ted.
welcome.
Hard all the way. No roll. Sit.
Walter removed the teeny of that rock out in the 8-foot and rolled to the back of the forefoot. So we've now got 2 rocks.
Building a bit of a wall back there.
Yeah.
I don't see what else. He just knows that. It's not bad. Yeah. Oh, that's arm.
Peters asking Andrew Clapham to remove that rock on yellow rock in the center line. Get it on the nose or
Yep.
or hit him in the crotch, remove both the yellows.
Hard sack. Yep. Hard.
So Clapham Stone kills 2 yellows in the forefoot.
Shooter rolls out and
Here is perfect. You want to try the roll? We got to make sure we're sitting too, though. Yeah, I mean, if we go here, he's got double. We got double back. Yeah. I think this might be the shot. Control? Or do you want to throw normal? I don't like normal. I don't like it.
so Brett Walter with his first rock here in the first end, looking to play an in-turn hit on that rock back 8. Hit and stick and lay 2.
It's got about a foot of ice there, so it looks like it'll be a kind of a control weight type hit. He wants to hold his shooter for sure.
Double, or even the roll. Control, you think that's enough ice? Hard! Hard!
Hits on its way down. Sweeper sweeping it to keep it straight.
Hard, real hard, real hard!
Nicely done.
So Walter leads 2 now with 3 rocks to come.
Yeah, I was thinking the corner freeze.
Peters will be trying to manufacture a little skipper's deuce here.
Well, I don't think he's ever played that.
It's looking at
I
a
think we
cross the
can
house
probably play it
double.
anyway.
Sure, whatever you like. We can
His other
throw the
option, I
hack
guess, is
winner.
to freeze
Let's do this.
one of those.
We gave that last game, we gave it.
I think that'll be close, the way those were curling.
Okay. Yeah, this out turn's curling pretty good.
Yeah.
Whoop.
So it looked like he's chosen to play the out-turn freeze. Out-turn draw down to that Walter rock sitting on the, just behind the tee line.
3 o'clock.
I don't think it'll be slower.
Got about 5 or 6 feet ice there. We'll see how this one curls over. You probably heard him say out-turn curls pretty good here, so look for some good movement.
And they would know that from practice. They throw rocks in different areas.
Mine's good.
Felt like similar.
Always straight. Mine's good. Hard bud, hard line.
Sweeping it hard here. Looks like he's just a little light. Crashes on the guard.
I think it was less.
Which gives the Walter team a chance to put a rock in a place here that forces Peters to try to take 1 point, which is a win for the team throwing first stones.
I was giving there. I got it there. I think even pinch more than that, to be honest.
So it looks like from the ice he's giving, he's looking to place a rock on the center line, just top 8. And
Just nibble the 8.
make it hard for Peters to draw for shot. With that red corner guard up there, it's going to cut off his ankle.
He might almost have to throw the intern back to that backward. That draw's not there.
You want to stay high enough in the ring so you can't hit it on the nose and be shot.
Exactly.
So-
Put it in his eye, though.
Yeah. Well, it's always nice in the first end to get that free throw, free draw to get a feel for your draw weight.
Line's close.
Yeah, when it doesn't matter too much.
Straight.
Devin.
Top 8, just top 8, just bite.
Taking its time coming over, and it looks like he's maybe going to slide just a little deep.
Yeah, it just slides right into right the top of the button. So move that rock ahead about 3 or 4 feet. It's perfect. It's really good because that rock just cleared the red corner guard as it was when it ended up where it was.
Curled 3 feet from relatively halfway from the house to the hog line.
So Jordan Peters with his final rock on the first end is playing a control weight, probably out turn hit against 3.
We didn't see many interns in that first end.
Not this end, no.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Yep.
Straight up.
Sweeper's on it.
Right to it.
Looks like they got a pretty good path.
Very nice. So it's his last rock in the first. Jordan Peters hits to lay 1 and take 1 point. And after one end, it's Peters 1, Walters 0.
Good brush.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Where can you find handmade pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, the finest Manitoba-sourced fried chicken, and so much more? Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork, locally grown. Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union.
We'll take care of the rest.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork, locally grown, globally preferred.
Welcome back.
Weight's good, halfway.
As we watch the first stone of the second end slide to the other end. Second stone, sorry.
Yeah, long guard put up by Peters' team. Walter asking his lead, Hugh McFarland, to throw a corner guard.
Right around. Or tight. Tight. Okay.
So every game here is into the second end. Just a recap of what's happening. On sheet A, Irwin scored 1 to lead Grassy 1-0. On sheet B, Smith scored 1 on the first to lead Ryan 1-0.
Top 12.
On sheet D, Crothers got 2.
Where?
The hammer on the first to lead Witherspoon 2-0. And the first end between Dunstone and Richter was blank.
Right here.
And of course, here in our featured game, we've got Peters with a 1-0 lead.
Just a little softer. That's kind of
Having been forced to take one with his last
we need
drop
to
in
make
the
sure we're
first
a little
end.
deeper. Weight's good. On its toes right
So
now.
over double center guard up, and
Yep.
oh,
How's the weight?
Hugh McFarland is
Hold
trying
there.
to
Row.
go around that corner guard that he threw with his first one.
Slides a little deep, but nonetheless, it's curled in behind that yellow corner guard. So
Nicely buried.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe.
So Jordan,
Another like 8-10 feet would be great.
I think they're ignoring the center guard, are they not? Ignoring the corner and going around the center guard?
Appears to be.
Line's good.
Back 4 right now.
Line's good. It's gonna come down. Curl, curl, curl. Curl. Hard. Go, 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 go. They're right there.
Good boy.
Nice.
Very nice draw. Settles from the forfeit in front of the tee. Almost come out a bit out the other side, though, so gives Walter a chance for his second. Devin Weeb to just play a quiet hit on this rock.
Yep.
The guys are making the adjustment to put some of those rocks in the front part of the ring.
The sand.
This end. Small adjustment.
Yes, all the way. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Very nice shot.
Which was made available by a rock curling too much.
Right.
By the guard.
One thing you don't hear out very often on this sheet is, man, that didn't curl.
Yeah.
Close. Yep.
Why did that run straight?
No kidding.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Andrew Clapham is going to roll out on his hit. Brett Walter now is asking Devin Weeb with his second rock to put another one around that corner guard that they threw up.
Yep, hard early. Yep, line. Yep, line. Hard line. Hard line. Okay, you're fine. We're going to pop over. I thought you just got it going like soft.
Very nice weight, but it
Like
just
this.
you see, curled. It's exposed just a little bit on the outside there. But looks like Jordan Peter is Andrew Clapham to play the run back on the guard back into the make contact with something in the house.
Whoa. 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 Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Whoa.
Nice shot.
Good result.
Got rid of one of them, but
That's tough to get there now. I think we have to go out there on the center. Top eight. Okay.
So Graham will try and get this top 8 around those 2 red guards on the center line-ish area.
Little bit. Yep. Hard line. Hard. Hard line. Hard.
things
Where?
are going on it hard here for Larn.
You gotta leave it just top 12. Whoa. Just top 12. Easy, easy. Whoa. Whoa. My bad. Just soft. I thought you were just a little
Come by the guard tight and right out the other side.
Wide open on the intern side.
Okay. Sure. Can't get shot, but okay. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah. Oh, bump. Sure. Looks like a lot of ice.
Jordan Peters asking Andrew Clapham to play the quiet intern hit.
Hair big. Whoa. Hair big. Whoa. Close, yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Very nice shot. Rolls to the corner, but still leaves Walter's shot. So they're laying one now. They're going to try and repeat that shot again, come around the center guards. Leave it high in the house.
Still a little snug. Line's okay. Where?
This comes out a little further.
To dig in and stop right in the tee line.
Probably hit it and stick right there, honestly.
It's close. If you want to.
Say a little bit deeper than they wanted to go there, but
Probably.
Yeah, that's good.
works.
Probably like
That's probably close for half. Yep.
there.
Yep. I like it.
So Jordan Peters playing an out turn. Sounds like he said about hack weight. Try and remove that yellow.
Enough weight to push it out the back and hopefully nestle in behind those two red guards.
Yeah, he's probably got enough room to get by there with quiet weight and roll inside a bit.
Line's close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl, 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 curl.
Sweeping it to make a curl.
Just a hair big, eh?
Yeah, it's got right to the nose, but
It's pretty close, yeah.
removes the yellow, but sitting wide open, so.
He's got to make a real good freeze.
Walter will have the out turn hit to lay 2.
Like the roll under now, he's got to make a real good freeze. Like you roll half the rock underneath that. No, I know. Like if you beak it, we beak it, right?
Brett just talking with his front end about whether they want to roll inside or nose it here.
Close, lean. Oh, whoa.
Brett Walter throws the out turn with the classic Manitoba tuck delivery.
Aren't you? Right up.
Just going to hit and roll out. Maybe a little more weight than he anticipated there, but
There's nothing here unless we do this. That's just asking for it. Unless we pick it.
Pick it, pick it, it's
Jordan Peters
Pick it's a
can decide here what to do with his final rock.
I just, if you draw
Talking
here,
about either drawing around the middle
he still has.
I know, it's just
or
so
trying to
easy.
pick that yellow rock that they can see.
You know what it's going to do.
You only see a corner of it past that corner
Yeah,
guard.
it's
So
just Yeah. Yeah, I
You
like
like the draw or the pick?
Gut was the pick.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Let's just check it.
Looks like they're going to have a go
Right
at
there
this with the
field's
pick
fine.
in turn.
Thinking a shade more.
Okay.
Probably throw this a little harder.
I'm thinking pick. If we draw around, it's a deuce. I was in the 12th, but I don't think it will.
it's one thing about Greg Wasco ice is that quiet weights will curl to up that, throw the peel weight, and they just run straight. Basically, put the broom where you want to hit the rock, and
Absolutely.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ah,
Right off. Curl if you can. Curl if you can.
curl it.
you make contact, enough to kill it, or not quite.
The hair full.
Looks like yellow is laying 1. It's a little hard from this end, but I think it looks to be fully in the 8-foot.
It gives Brett Walter here a draw, full 8-foot
If I throw that
for his 2.
I think it's good. Just be 8 foot. Line's good. All you.
Make it good, guys. Line's flying.
And this one's in the care of the sweepers.
Yep.
Put it on the pit.
Just kind of keeping it clean on the way in, so.
It's always a good sign, Dale. When your front end's tickling a bit.
So, Walter Dulles to the button for 2 on the second end, taking a lead of 2-1 after 2 ends.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Ashland Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Ashland Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at ashland.com.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Welcome back inside the Yellowhead Center in Nipawin for the 2023 Viterra Championship. Starting off the third end here. Walter's lead rock slid into the rings, top 12. So Jordan Peters asking Zach Blawaka to throw a corner guard.
All 5 of our games are now 2 ends deep, and I can give you a little update on some of the scores in the other games. Over on sheet A, we've got Irwin picked up 3, stole 3 on the Grassy team to lead 4-0. We had a blank in sheet B. So Smith still leads that game 1-0. Reed Crothers stole 1, so he leads Witherspoon 3-0 after 2, and Dunstone picked up a pair in the second end, and he now leads Richter 2-0. And of course, in our feature game, we have a 2-1 lead for Walter. Peters with hammering 3.
T-line, top 4.
Peter now looking to go around the corner guard that they threw up.
Yeah, we're sliding a little better. Back 4, back 8.
Another curl.
Back 4, back 8.
You're looking good now.
Dale, it's hard to get him to stop in behind those guards.
Wow. That's pretty much wide open.
That rock came all the way around and is well open on the intern side, the upturn side, sorry.
Guards want to be tight to the house to be of much use, but makes it, you get them tight and it makes them easier to run back. So it's kind of, you're kind of caught between.
So true.
Devin Weeb from Team Walter hits that one on the nose. So Jordan Peters attempting to replace that, go around that corner guard again.
Close to the same?
Gonna run a bit faster. Gonna be a bit faster. Good start to come here. Go a little bit. Where are you?
Back 8, back 12.
Okay, get off, get off.
Difference there was just that little bit extra weight, and it stayed
straighter.
A little straighter at the end. Obviously a little too much weight. Affording Brett Walter the opportunity to go up front and peel off that corner guard. In turn.
Yep. Yep. Right up. Roll, you gotta roll, you gotta roll, you gotta roll.
He does rolls the shooter
Wrap around the yellows.
out of play.
Just go around this one.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
So now Peter's going to use those
Does that not look like a lot of ice?
2 Walter rocks that are one's top 12, one's just a foot in front of the ring. He's going to use those as guards. Try and draw the outturn draw around those.
Line's good.
Straight. Line's fine.
Line's real good. Straight side. Straight. Go ahead.
Very nice draw there.
And there's the beauty of the shorter guards. You got in there and sits well buried, so.
I think so.
Brett asking here's third Graham McFarland just to follow that shot down there. Try and freeze on the corner of it.
Easy. Oh.
A little bit hot here.
A little strong.
Get a time there? 13-8.
You're certainly getting a steady diet of outturns there.
Can't really run
Slides back 12, so gives Peter's team the opportunity to put another run around those 2 corner guards. I guess they're not corner guards, they're rocks in the house, but
Same lines.
Just a hair. Just a hair less.
good thing for the Peters team, the 2 rocks in front are kind of staggered, so there's not really a very good run back opportunity.
Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Go ahead now. Go ahead now.
Coming to the top of the house, and it's
Go ahead.
Go. Yep.
T-line weight.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit open on the outturn side, Dale.
I think just maybe see half a rock, but
Got a quarter.
saying a quarter, so
That's enough. Okay. Just
If he
peel.
hits what he can see, he should be able to get them both out of there.
right.
I think you have to. Okay.
Interesting to see if the yellow rock, if he gets it right, if the yellow rock rests on the red one at the back 12.
Whoa, yep. Whoa, yes. Hard tip. Whoa.
Just a bit thin.
Yeah, a little bit thinner than they wanted to hit it. Left one red rock sitting there, so.
Give you an inch less.
Okay.
Andrew Clapham trying to replace that red again.
Still a little bit wide.
Line. Curl.
Looks a little lighter on this one. They're
Got a curl.
sweeping it to curl.
This is where that extra sweeper might come in a little handy.
Line's getting really
Peters
good.
goes
Go,
out to
Jordan.
help.
Go, bud.
Get it in there for full 8 for second shot. Very nice shot by Andrew. So Peter's laying 2 now. Brett Walter is try and play the outturn freeze to the one biting the side of the button.
miss, would rather be just sit top 4 and second, bounce off. Yeah. The weight line's perfect to freeze on. What do you think about throwing that weight I just put out last time? Pretty similar? Light or no? Easy, real. Lots of line. Close. Lots of line. Easy. Use rock. Stay with it. Close.
Keepers are kind of watching it slide in here. A couple of feet too heavy there, Todd. It just he bounces off the shot rock and leaves his yellow wide open.
Yep.
Half a pound heavy and
You may roll out, it's a hard.
just got that little roll over.
So Jordan Peters looking to play an out-turn hit on this yellow rock and try and roll away over into the 8-foot.
That one curled.
Doesn't want to hit this on the nose or allow Brett Walter to freeze in there again. So
Straight. Hard. Hard.
pull the sweeping on right away.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Over curls and racks on the redstone that was in the front 8.
You know what I'm thinking?
Rolls over to the
like
Viterra
that?
label.
If you freeze that pocket,
I don't know if he was just a little lighter than expected to be, or whether he got that one started, but
How does that get through?
Even if you're here, you can't get on the underside to make
Walter's
the double.
now trying to decide what to
Only thing is if you make
to do with his
hit,
last.
you're only going to give up 2,
Talk
but this
about
is a way to possibly steal.
I like the
freezing into the pocket or just putting it
If we take that same line,
top
it's going to be
4
perfect.
in front of it.
yeah.
Like you could even afford to move this a 1/4 inch because that yellow's never getting through.
I like the draw.
Okay, same
I like
ice?
the draw. Yeah, same ice. You were a 13-9 on the last one there.
Like what? Because if we don't make that hit and roll, it's a nose hit for 2.
No, I like this the shot.
So the option was hit, and they're talking hit and roll, but they've decided to throw the draw again. Same shot he just threw. So
Because if you don't make that hit and roll, it's a nose hit.
if he freezes down into that pocket, it's going to make it very hard for Peters to even score here.
Exactly.
Still get away with that.
So Walters delivers the out-turn draw.
Real nice. Easy. Feels real nice.
Switch.
Easy. 2. Stay with it. Don't give up on it.
Hard. Hard shoot.
A little bit heavy again, Todd. He's bumps his own yellow back. So
First of that is he may have set up a little run through double for
nose hit double for 3 here for
That'd be good with normal.
Yeah, agreed.
for Team Peters.
You like normal?
Yeah, it looks good.
So last rock on the 3rd end. So Jordan Peters.
throwing the out-turn.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Curl. 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 Attaboy.
And makes the double for 3.
So big turnaround there. Could quite conceivably have been a steal. It turns into a 3, so.
Peters leads 4-2 after 3 ends.
We hope you're enjoying this Manitoba Championship Curling, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's favorite Canadian whiskey.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
Well, welcome back to the beautiful Yellowhead Center in Nipawin, Manitoba, where we're bringing you live coverage of the Viterra Men's Championship. A-side games, all 5 sheets. Our feature game, we've got Peters with a 4-2 lead. After picking up that 3.
Big 3 in the 3rd end. So, Walter team looking to throw a corner guard again after giving up 3. Peters through a center guard, red center. So
we'll get you some non-feature game score updates here shortly when they get some scores marked up. Most of the games are through 3 ends.
Peters leads. Zach Walker throwing an in-turn draw.
Got room. Line's good. Stay on this side. Stay on this side.
T-line.
Line's good.
T-line.
Got to move a touch. Curl it a bit if you can. Yep. Good.
Nice. Slides into the 4-foot tee line, fully buried.
Nicely done.
This is Walter lead. Hugh McFarland. Looking to follow that in-turn draw down.
Line's good. Where?
He's on it.
Room. A lot of room. Yeah.
Sweeper working on it, trying to get a little curl out of it here.
Little tick off the corner guard into the
nice little
top 8 behind the center guard.
Almost as good as the cold shot was to be.
Like 8 feet more than you just threw?
There's a fine line between hanging out there and ticking that guard and over curling.
Yeah.
It's all in the weight.
Yeah, okay.
Need more? Line's good. Top 12. Line's good. Line's good. Top 12, right here. Gotta move a touch. Gotta move it. Move it now. Right on it. Yep. Just that block. Okay.
An update on some sheets here, looking in sheet A, game between Grassy and Irwin. Seems to be a lot of rocks in play every end you look over there. Irwin had a 4-0 lead after 2, and Grassy just scored 4 on the 3rd end to tie that game at 4. On sheet B, they blanked the 3rd end, so it's after 3, 1-0. Smith leading Ryan. On sheet D, they haven't marked up the score yet. It was 3-0 for Crothers after 2. Crothers scored in 3. I'm not sure how many he got, whether he got 1 or 2. Haven't marked that up. And then on sheet E, Dunstone stole 1 to lead Richter 3-0 after 3.
Winners of these 5 games today will play e-qualifiers.
I'd like to do this, but
Tomorrow morning, isn't it? 8?
Tomorrow morning, you play for the right to get up and curl at 8:30 in the morning.
That's not bad.
it's probably going to over-curl.
Yeah.
What do you like?
It's a good spot to be in, of course, because
I kind of like the draw.
you sort of get that double qualifier and gives you 2 chances to get in.
Hole, that's fine.
Yeah.
Shortest route to the championship, if you can take it.
Hard line.
Andrew Clapham with the out-turn draw here.
Yep.
Hard line.
Yep.
Hard line. Gotta go line. Roll off as you can, Jordan.
Just over curls and matches that yellow center guard. So there's Walter a chance here to play his own yellow rock back onto red shot rock. Lie 2 here if he's successful.
Yep.
Devin Weeb with the outturn.
Yeah. Hard grip. Real hard. Real hard. You got it. Come on. Go kick.
Just over curls on him there. Removes his own yellow. Sticks a shooter over in the corner still.
Thought I was a hair tight.
So Jordan Peters ignoring that rock out in the 12-foot. Going to try and it's Andrew Clapham to draw out-turn draw around the center again.
Line's good.
Still straight. Still straight. Go ahead straight.
Yep. Yep. Line's good. Yep. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Line's good. Just wait.
Top 4.
Set.
That rock curling. Big time.
Big time.
Nice weight, Mr. Clapham.
It's Peters' team laying 2.
Is there a double there, Dale? They look pretty flat from here.
Very flat, I think.
It's a little hard to tell from our end, but if there is a double, I'm sure they'll have a go at it.
Looking at trying to maybe just double peel those front, open the front up for himself. The other option I think he looked at was running the yellow straight back. So
I kind of thought to be like this one. If you're a little high, you can do this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What weight do you see? Like a firm? Yeah. Firm.
I think he's looking to run his own yellow back. Go straight back and stick it on the one on the left side in the 4-foot, or if it doesn't come up quite enough, we'll run it on the one on the other side of the 4-foot.
Let's have the 2 options with 2 different angles.
Yes! Hard, you! Hard!
Trying to keep it straight.
Over curled and clipped the red guard.
Yeah.
Go here.
Yeah, like half buried, top 12.
I'm counting this one then.
Okay.
Like same height.
So Jordan Peters looking at the outturn draw again. Trying to stop it. He indicated just top 12.
Same pass.
Line should be better too.
Look a bit big.
Hair
Don't
big.
touch it. Don't touch it.
Just let it grab the curl on its own.
Don't touch it. Okay, go now. Go now. Go now. Go now. Go now. Yep. Right on the freeze. Okay.
A little deeper than he called, but not a good shot. Freezes right in on the ones in the forefoot. So Brett Walter asking Graham McFarland to
Start calling those for draw the buttons.
run that yellow straight back.
Ends up with a straight peel.
So he's opened it up now.
I think like right here.
Fighting, yeah. Even split center is not the end of the world.
Oh, this is like a nose almost.
Yeah, so as long as you cover a piece of it, it's fine. As long as he has half.
Like he's biting the center line.
Yeah.
Biting the center line. I think similar ice to what I gave you, but mine won't move.
No, mine moved a lot at the end there. Yeah, I agree. Let's make it.
So Jordan Peters looking to throw another guard.
Looks like he's going to obviously protect the two that are corner frozen together.
Free guard. Right in the center on this side, like right there. Block off that nose. Running pretty fast here, eh? Well, yeah, we have, right? Okay.
Straight. Full 12. Line's good. Okay, line's good. Has to curl a little. No, line's good.
Sweeping it a bit here.
Right here.
It's curling now.
Straight. Whoa.
Slides into the rings.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's top 12, but does the job.
Right in top 8, so yeah, he's playing 4 now.
Walters will be looking at ways to remove more than one rock with this one.
Yeah, hoping to
get 2 or 3.
2 or 3 and get them moving out of the forefoot at least.
Probably put a little zip on this one.
Thing is, you make it the low way. You made it the low way. You're sticking your shooter, right? Like, say for example, we don't curl up enough. You just make it double. And our shooter sticks here. Where does it go? If he misses, it's double. Yeah. I'm only trying to think. If you just knock it out, big deal. Yeah. Intern goal though.
We just heard him say peel weight, so
No wait, try and run that red. Just thrown by Jordan Peters back in.
Okay, so
Hits it right, he could get the
wall,
2
try and
that are in the forefoot, maybe even the one that he runs back.
The only way we're doing this is to leave our shooter in the rings. Because if he misses, we might have a double for 2. So that's the only logical thinking here.
So the intern hit. And Brett Walter on its way.
It's like peel weight here.
Gets 2 of them flying.
Shot, yeah. Sticks his shooter, so.
Behind a guard yet, so it's not as crowded in the forefoot. Looks a lot better than it was. For the Walter team.
Even tap. Tap it to there.
side of the button, sit right on the center line.
Jordan Peters is trying to decide what to do here now. He's laying 2, but he
What if we come
be careful.
right in here?
There is a double, red double there for
Forever there,
for
though.
Walter.
Well, even if we rub off, it's not the end of the world.
I don't think he can get all 3.
No, I'm with you. Like you're just saying, try and draw like to here, and if we slide
Like
to
corner
here.
freeze in the inside
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Then you
Like
can't
that.
get it anywhere. If
Yeah.
I come up light and sit here,
That's fine too. Then he's playing that, and it's
like
max.
make sure we're third shot.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause then
Okay.
it's a triple, like as long as we don't leave a triple.
Yeah, I don't know if we can take enough ice here though.
Well, that was there, and
Yeah.
that curled to the other side, so like.
Yeah, I was thinking close to edge,
That.
but yeah, that's good.
I think it'll stay a little straighter the further out
Yeah.
we go, though.
Even if it curls and we corner freeze this, Jordan, that's fine.
Yeah. Just not beside it.
Yeah.
Jordan Peters deciding here to play the out-turn draw.
Not sure I like it.
Andrew indicated even if he comes down, corner freezes on that red from the center line is not a bad shot.
It's like corner frozen.
I think he wants to get in for third shot to lay 3 here.
Corner frozen on the top one, but we can't be beside it. Okay. Yeah, so just like a touch more, right?
Dale, is he tapping the rock in the 4-foot, or is that what they called?
I think he's trying to come down and sit in front of that one on the center line, or even just corner freeze to it.
Go ahead. Yep, go. Hard. Hard. Hard, bud, go. Where are we?
Sweeping it to keep it straight.
Stop.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stop.
I'm not sure here, Todd. Has he set up a triple? A triple for 3?
Looks to me like there's a possibility. Get them all. Get it in the right spot.
Fine, Jordan. I kind of like the
A little over curled a little on him. He preferred to have it a little closer to the center line.
half a rock. One more half.
So he's lining it up here. It looks like three quarters of that top red, hoping to make the triple for 3.
Big chance for Walter to get that 3 right back here. So the turn hits on its way.
Hard you, come on.
Sweeping the curl.
Harder.
Fails to make contact with the 2 and the 4-foot. So
a little thinner than he wanted, so a steal of 2 for Jordan Peters. He takes a 6-2 lead after 4 ends.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's VO. Masterfully blended, distinctly Canadian.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
Welcome back inside the Yellowhead Center in Nipoa for the Draw 6. 2023 Viterra Championship. Our feature game, Jordan Peters from Fort Rouge leads Brett Walter from Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club in Winnipeg 6-2, heading to the 5th end. Looks like every game is headed to the 5th now, so just some updates on scores. Over on sheet A, Urban scored 3 on the 4th to take a 7-4 lead over Grassy.
Tight's really good.
Ryan scored 1.
Halfway tight.
The Hammers, who had a game on Ryan and Smith, are tied at 1-1, playing the 5th. Joey Witherspoon scored 2 on the 4th end. Still trails Reed Carruthers 4-2. And a blank on the 4th between Dunstone and Richter, with Dunstone leading 3-0. So some good games out here this morning. Todd?
That Irwin Grassy game there, it's going to end up like a football score.
They're kicking field goals there, so they're getting ready for the Super Bowl on Sunday.
That's right.
So if you're looking for something to do this week or this weekend, come on down to Nipoa here. It's a great facility. The weather's nice outside. Come in, you don't have to leave the building. You can go for a sandwich and a beverage between games. Right, the hall is attached to the rink here, so.
Line's good. Line's
They've got
okay.
meals every evening and
Line's good. T-line.
great little kitchen.
Good. Back 4. Got room.
I can attest that the fries are very good.
I might have sampled those yesterday as well.
Yeah, still got a curl. Yep, go.
So back to our game here. Peters taps back that Walter Rock was back in the 8-foot, bumps it through, so. Walter asking his second Devin Weeb here just to draw down around those 2 corner guards that are up.
I can't tell from here, but it looks like
The Walter team would really like to get something going here. There a couple of very, very close narrow misses on Walter's last 2 shots in the last 2 ends have
just
cost him about 3 extra points. So
just a little bit heavy on that draw. Good call by the skip there to bump that rock over and roll over behind the red corner guard.
Covered nicely.
Jordan, Peter asking Andrew Clapton just to come down to that yellow rock. It's the back 8-foot.
Line's good.
Looks the hair heavy.
Roll that. No.
So what do you think, Dale? What's your take on the 3-man team? Do you prefer to throw 3 and sweep 1 less, or?
Doesn't really matter.
My preference is sitting up here in the stool watching those them work.
You and I both. I haven't missed anything up here yet today, so.
I can see the advantages of playing with 3. If you're throwing 3 rocks every end, especially if you get a good feel for draw weight, it's a great advantage. But the sweeping wise,
the key to winning with 3 is having 2 real good guys in front of you, right?
That's right. That's the key to any game, is having 3 good players in front of you.
Some nice weight.
Nice shot.
Hey, or a freeze.
I just threw it.
Hey, let's make it.
I just threw it. Give you 5 feet less, it's pretty close.
Less?
So
No, I said I'd give you 5 feet less weight.
The gradual change in the rules of curling over the years have sure afforded a much more exciting product to watch. I remember the 91 Briar in Hamilton when Kevin Martin got a deuce on Stoughton and blanked the entire game. It was much fun to watch.
Yeah, and this week here they're using the no-tick rule, so any rock placed touching on or touching the center line cannot be moved for the first 5 rocks at the end. So.
Gotta go line. Hard line, go.
A little bit of a rule tweak to try to lessen the importance of hammer.
That's right. I don't know what they're going to call this. Like they called it the Lisa Weagle when they made the tick. So now what do you call when you can't play the?
I guess it's a sort of an unweagle.
The only thing is, I just want to be like.
She was good at it.
He just hammers it.
I think they used to call Steve Gould the tick man.
That's right. Yeah.
So it was a craft that became perfected over time and essentially nullified the free guard zone, and the rules committee had to figure it out.
Want to come down? We got some time.
So Andrew just came up a little light there on his freeze attempt. So I think Walter is only laying 1 right now. Red on the at 9 o'clock, and the tee maybe his second shot.
It looks to be.
Just trying to decide what to do here. Called the other guys down to have a look and talk about it. Said they had lots of time, so.
I think they're attracted to Alaska.
Third's first stone.
I'd rather just do that.
I'd rather do that as well.
Would it be bad, like, if you could curl it right into here?
That would be good too.
Like, if you can, like.
Yeah.
Unless we make this perfect. You're almost banking on a miss, right? Like, if you ever sat right there.
That's real
good.
good.
Around here over in sheet E.
Because if he does that.
Justin Richter has a hit for 2. The trails Dunstone 3-0 at this point, but hit and stick here, be right back in that game.
Chance to grab a deuce on the number 2 ranked team in the world. No small task.
No.
Watching some of these top teams out here this weekend has been a testament to just how good they are getting rocks in the right place.
You never, I think I watched them watching yesterday and noticed was they never overthrow a rock. You know, they're just great at weight control. So yeah, Justin Richter was successful in that nose hit. So he scored 2 on the 5th end. So after 5 complete, that game is 3-2 for Dunstone. In the feature game, Graham McFarland trying to draw in around that those rocks again. She comes up, a little light bumps that red, so we still got shot rock in behind a bunch of granite now.
You just make it really good.
What?
You just make it really good right now.
Like around?
Yeah.
Ken,
Peter's looking at his
don't
options.
play that though.
We could probably overbury.
We're talking about the incredibly good curl.
Even if you're to this back one, it's not
the
bad.
Center of the house.
Yeah.
Shots that wouldn't necessarily be possible on your curling club ice.
Hey.
Talking about drawing around a rock that's full 8 foot and overburying it in the 4 foot.
It's not like the old days at the Brandon Curling Club, eh, Dale? Set them out front and tap them in.
That was the Riverview, or not the Wheat City Curling Club.
Fade heavy right now, but that'll come off when it grows.
Which is no longer.
Yep, hard line.
Yep.
Hard line.
Yep.
This rocks over curling.
Hair light again, maybe. Over curls. Looked like it didn't have much of a handle to last, whether it picked or it just was kind of a little lazy on his handle.
May have picked a little.
I think you got it right.
I think so.
So Grim McFarland, again trying that out-turn draw.
See who can get there first.
That's right.
Where? Through. Close. Yep. Line's good, guys. Yep. Hard line. Hard. Easy.
Looking pretty good here. Nice shot.
Almost got it 100% buried behind that yellow rock in the top 8.
Maybe a foot or so too deep here, but
he's left a chunk of the button for Peters.
Just down, follow him down now.
Same as it's been. Yeah. I think his weight just came off.
Certainly no shortage of rocks in play this feature game. Hope you're enjoying it at home as much as we are. Helping bring it to you.
Even if we sit in front of it somewhere.
We haven't attempted the telestrator yet this game. We're just kind of rookies here at this. So stick with us at home here. We're struggling our way through this.
Straight. Straight. Where? Where? Okay. Whoa. Close. Whoa.
I must have missed that telestrator training course.
Shot by Peters, just down, taps it back.
Looks like he may have left a little bit of room there to squeak inside it and push it out, roll under.
Yeah, Brett Walter can just kind of throw back 4-foot weight, move this rock out of the 4-foot and roll towards
the pile.
In towards the pile, yeah, he'll be in very good shape this end.
Just back 8. Almost. 8. Put the broom back.
Chance to score some sort of crooked number here for Walter if he can make this one.
Like I don't. Last thing we need to do is hammer that high. Back 8, back 12.
So Herb telling the sweepers back 8, back 12 weight is what he wants to throw here.
Got about 5.5 foot of ice. Feet of ice.
Draw. So I'm probably looking for
This
what?
out-turn draw.
13-8 kind of.
Like Dale says, if you can manipulate that thing to go back 4, it should be
Okay,
close.
let's make a good one here. Hold on. Easy, Ken. Clean, yup. Yup. Whoa. 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 Close. Yup. Whoa. Whoa. Yup. Hard.
It's close, the sweepers are on it and off it, so.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice shot.
Very nice shot. Forces Peters to try and glue onto this back one in the 4-foot and save himself from giving up a big score here.
Honestly, it's love as a draw.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't hit, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
You sit right there.
Yep. That's not bad.
Similar ice.
Yeah.
Touch more maybe.
Touch more and a foot less weight. You're perfect.
So
Nice shot.
trying the out-turn freeze again here.
Hey? Yeah. Give you a pound less.
So Peters settles in to throw his final rock to the end, hoping to pull off the perfect freeze, what used to be called the toughest shot in curling. Probably still is.
Line's a shade tight. Shade tight.
Line's good.
Line's good. Go ahead, hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Where?
Hard.
Keep going, keep going, hard.
Hard!
I just touched the top. Just touched that yellow at his top 8 foot. It slid open, so Brett Walter has the open hit.
Like that's out counting that one.
Here, nose hit for 4.
I think you just
He had
throw
perfect
board.
weight there if he ever got by that top 8, but just
Looks like the Red Rock at 9 o'clock is.
do you think it's cutting out?
I think it might be out counting the one out of the 4 foot there.
Yeah,
But
so that's for 4 for sure, and
yep, maybe 5. If made successfully. Got about a foot of ice there, so it looks like he's going to just throw a nice control bump type weight hit.
Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean, yup.
And another out turn.
Clean. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Oh. Clean, clean.
very nice.
Wow. They may have a look at, no, looks like they're kicking him off. I wondered if they might swing at those two, but.
I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5. 4 for sure here. So after 5 ends, we're not sure it's either 6-6 or 7-6, but we've got a game again.
It's back on.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50-50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50-50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.
It means coming together, helping one another, being there, showing support. That's community. Getting together with your chums you want to curl with.
It's important to volunteer, help out as much as we can.
I love curling.
I love curling.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork, locally grown, globally preferred.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our Bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made in Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now. You can get your tickets now for the Progressive 50-50 in support of the Neepawa Curling Club and the Yellowhead Center by scanning the QR code on your screen now. The final draw will be February 12th at 3:45. Tickets are 1 for $3, 2 for $5, 5 for $10, or 12 for $20.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
Welcome back, folks. We're inside the friendly confines of the Yellowhead Center here in Neepawa, Manitoba, and we're covering Sheet C action between Peters and Walter, both teams out of Winnipeg. We weren't sure when we went to break if it was a score of 4 for Walter or 5. It turns out it was 4. They didn't measure, so it was clear to the players it was just 4. So we've got a tie game here now, so 5 ends to go. Clean slate.
Real nice. Good.
Just updating some scores on the other sheets. On sheet A, Irwin stole 1 on the 5th end to lead Grassy 8-4. On sheet B, Smith scored 1 on the 5th to lead Ryan 2-1. And sheet D, Crothers made a great double to score 3 and leads Witherspoon 7-2. And on sheet E, Dunstone leads Richter 3-2, playing 6.
Like that? Yeah. Back. You chip that over, it's not bad.
So Jordan Peters asking the lead, Zach Balaka, to play quiet hit on that yellow, and it's full 8-foot.
Hack. Heavy hack.
Yep. 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 Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right up, right up, right up, right up. Oh.
Very nice shot.
Perfect weight there, just enough to tap it through the rings and get the curl you need.
Lean. Yep. Yep. Real hard. Real hard.
Hats off to the committee here in Neepawa for turning this Neepawa arena hockey rink into a beautiful curling facility, home of the Neepawa Titans of the Manitoba Junior Hockey League. I suspect they're on a little road trip right now while we're stealing their ice for a few days. was looking at the standings inside yesterday, and it looks like Nipawin is in a tight race in their division, so good luck to them the rest of the way.
Top 8's good.
So Jordan Peters asking Zach to draw around that corner guard that they have.
Leave it higher.
And does so. Peters laying 2 now.
Attempted a little hit and roll here. It's right on the nose.
Now gives Peters' team a chance to hit that yellow, roll over behind the other corner.
Yep, go the other way. Yep.
Change 9 partway down, gonna try and roll the other way. Didn't quite get it buried.
Don't think there's enough. I guess there's a hit and roll to the corner is probably the desired call. I don't think you can get the double there.
How much are you going to go? I like that. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Yes, hard.
Two nose hits there. Good enough to get shot, but it is wide open for Peters to make a play at.
There is a yellow rock at the back of the 12-foot there. They'll be trying to avoid
jamming on,
stuffing that guy back there and leaving it in the ring. So.
They're big, Jordan.
Whoa. Close. Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Yes.
Hard roll.
So he removes it.
Normal.
Just a bit towards the middle, but I think he does leave a double now back for the Walter team.
Hair thinner than half. Just normal. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard.
Very nice shot.
Perfect double and set right in behind cover, so very nicely done.
Graham McFarland, set double.
That's pretty high.
Okay.
Top 8.
Peters is calling the out-turn, come around there and try and get one buried behind that yellow corner guard.
Line's good.
A little heavy if anything.
Line's good. Top 8. Line's good.
A little heavy if anything.
Yep, go curl it.
Go
Got a ways to curl.
Go ahead.
Go hard, really hard. Really hard.
Keep going. Oh, nice. Perfect.
Very nice shot.
Good rough shot. You made that one.
Buries it.
What weight you seeing? I like this way. Huh?
Looks like Walter's going to call a soft weight hit here to try to remove it.
That's a high guard.
Just discussing how much it can curl when it gets by the guard here. So Walter's referring to that as a high guard. It's about halfway from the house to the hog line. So. Like we said earlier, with this it's really good arena ice, that shot is makeable.
Brett Walter looking to play an out-turn tap.
Oh! Close, yep, yep. Whoa, whoa. You. Easy. You.
Sweepers are
Hard, you, come on.
off and on it to keep it straight and curl it.
Hard, Dev.
Might have been just a little heavy there, Dale, I think, eh? Yeah. That looks like from the overhead there, he didn't move it far enough, so leaves Peters lane one.
Didn't quite get the curl he was looking for.
Still
That
two.
little wee bit extra weight.
Still two. And he's making it against three. I think we got to go here.
Yeah, I like it.
Because
yeah.
if he does the play
I
that
gave you
hack
here.
waiter again, it jams.
I gave you there.
I think you probably need a fraction less.
Yeah, although mine, that guard or
Yeah,
whatever, curled
yeah,
at the end
okay.
too. And this is a little bit less. I don't mind
Lots of
taking a little
discussion
less.
about
just
where
a
to put the
broom
broom
head.
down on most of these shots.
So I think you're looking just to go back in, replace that shot that Andrew Clapman had thrown. Try and get around the yellow corner guard. Keep it in front of the tee. Just discussing with his sweeper, but we'll wait to throw.
Line's good right now. Full eight. Full eight. Hard.
Andrew Clapham comes out to help the sweep from the hog line in.
Okay.
Looks like they got one in a real good spot.
That works.
Buried around the corner. Maybe a hair showing, but
Yeah.
A little bit of
You're trying to
a little
roll
bit of
flat,
it peeking
right?
out on the intern side there, but
I think throw intern normal.
Brett Walter's looking at playing the intern hit on the back one and try and roll in for shot behind those, the Rocket Peters.
Brett Walter's last shot.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just doesn't get the roll, noses it, so Jordan Peters with his last rock here in the sixth end. We draw to the 8 foot for two. In sheet D, Joey Witherspoon just picked up 2 against Reed Carruthers, so he trails 7-4 after 6 ends.
Line's never an issue. Fully.
Over in sheet A, they're into the 7th end as well. Sean Grassi scored 1 on the 6th end, but still trails Steve Irwin from Brandon 8-5.
They must have put half the rocks way over there. They've scored a couple singles the last couple ends.
I think Grassi was forced to a single that end. There was rocks in play.
The scoreboard doesn't always indicate
what's happening on the sheet. No, we have on sheet B we have a 2-2 game, but there's been rocks in play in that game as well. So it's 2-2 between Smith and Ryan.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At McMunn & Yates, we've always believed that good neighbors make for better communities. McMunn & Yates has everything you need for your next project, right at your fingertips. And McMunnandYates.com will always be there, ready to help.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50-50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50-50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.
Welcome back to Nipawin. A score of 2 for Jordan Peters in the 6th end. He leads Brett Walter 8-6, playing 7. Peters' lead, Zach Bewaka put his first rock, fighting the forefoot. Brett Walter is asking Hugh McFarland to throw a corner guard, which he does successfully. So Jordan asking Zach to throw another rock on center.
Line's good.
This one taking its time coming over, but
it should end up there.
I'd like to keep this just out front if you could. No tick area.
So even though that Red Peters rock is wide open, biting the forefoot, Brett Walter is
going to stick to the plan.
Yep, they're asking Hugh to go around the corner guard. They put it there for a reason. They want to use it. So. I'm starting to curl now, so. Very nice shot. Fully buried behind that corner guard, so. Jordan Peters just going to have his.
Probably move it with Hack.
Okay.
Asking Zach to throw a hack weight, bump that yellow out.
Heavy hack. Whoa. Heavy hack.
Close, yep. Yep. Yep.
It's really curling this one. I think it's going to be on the guard.
Got the guard.
Should be close.
I'm putting those rocks back because that was the... We removed the yellow rock from the free guard zone. It was only the 5th rock at the end. So the 5-rock rule, that rocks in front of the house in the free guard zone cannot be removed. So everything goes back the way it was before the shot.
Didn't take them long to sort that out.
No. So Devin Weeb looking to come around that the 2nd rock around that corner guard. A little bit heavy, bumps it back, exposing the back yellow.
So Andrew Clapham now with the intern. You can see this one a little better.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
And a shot makes the double. Kills the 2 yellows, rolls over. Back 8 foot.
Pretty good result. Walter probably has a chance to make this double and roll under.
Just over curls on them. So he rolls out. Jordan Peters asking Andrew Clapham to draw out the intern this time around that center guard.
Go ahead then. Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Go Jordan. Line's really good.
Haven't played this turn very often here, and it pulls up a little light.
We have not seen many interns on that side of the sheet.
No, not many at all.
Bringing up to date on the Dunstone-Richter game over here on Sheet E. A blank in 7, and Dunstone continues to lead Justin Richter 4-2. 3 ends to go.
Brett Walter asking Graham McFarland to draw with the intern now around those 2 rocks.
Some pretty good sweep in there, gets that rock.
I'm not sure whether he got shot with it or not, but
very close.
Must be close. Skips are looking at it closely here, so.
Probably hit it with hack. What? I could probably hit it with the intern with hack. Or back line. It's edge on it like it's... I don't think that's good anyway. Okay. I don't think this drags. No. Yeah. Probably get it. Okay. Like half? That's tough. Might come back onto here. Okay.
Jordan just discussing with Andrew Clapham here what to play, what they want to try.
I don't know.
I'm thinking that the run back, the 2 rocks are too far apart to get the drag action they needed. Drag onto the yellow. So we've called timeout here, their first timeout. Let's discuss this, see what they want to do.
Then he goes here. Then you might have.
What if we throw with board?
I just hate this. Because you ever.
Yeah.
Even if you get it.
I know. What if we throw this with board or control and just try and push this to here?
Well, I'm thinking even if you do like that's probably going there anyway.
Yeah. Well, it just depends where you hit it, right? If you hit it thicker, it's going to go further.
Yeah, if you throw like normal.
Yeah.
Just peel. Normal for the peel.
Yeah.
So
and
talk
just
about
chip
brother
this in.
trying to
Yeah.
peel the front.
Not awful. Are we shot or no?
Even if you get rid of it, I don't.
Into the ring.
Are we shot?
No, they're shot.
Okay.
I like that.
Throw normal?
Okay. Yeah, I like normal. If you like firm, we can throw firm.
No, normal's good.
Okay.
Like broom head and a half of ice, probably.
So looking at playing normal hit on the red, trying to remove those 2 red guards, open things up in the 4-foot.
There's a lot of some up weight on it. It's taking very little ice, so hold it very straight.
Close. Close. Curl, 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 curl.
Very nice. Removes the guard, pushes the second one into the rings for 3rd shot.
Accomplishes 2 goals there.
It was well thought out there.
That's a tough double.
So Brett they're asking Graham McFarland to nose hit here.
Nose hit successful.
That or you play this.
Yeah, I know. I just hate to hit it heavy.
I know. I think we do this. You could also do this.
So Jordan Peters is trying to decide here what to do. He's got to be careful.
Which rock to hit and where to leave your shooter.
That's right.
Looks like they're going to hit the one on the center line. The indication was to roll to the right.
Yep. Really hard, Zach.
Peters in, turning on his way down.
Whoa. Yep.
A little plan B here. That rock over curled. Fortunate not to jam it back there, but
yep. Rolls the shooter out. So it leaves Brett Walter here a chance to nose hit. Lay 2.
So we've got 1 game in the books here on sheet D. The Crothers team has scored 2 or 3 more here in the 7th end, and the Witherspoon team concedes. We'll get some rest.
Brett Walter playing his intern hit.
Yeah. Right up. Right up.
Well done hitting. Stick to lay 2.
Peters will be looking to roll under.
Yeah. To hit and roll and at least get a piece of it hidden behind that yellow and top 12.
The goal will be to roll somewhere where he
can't
doesn't
get at
leave
it.
a double. In the blank, force Walter to one. Intern hits on the way down.
Close. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. No, curl.
So right in the nose, so an intern hit for Brett Walter to get his 2 points back here and tie the game. Final rock of the seventh in on its way.
Whoa, yep, whoa. Lean. Yep. Whoa. Dev. Curl. Dev.
And the hit and stick for two, and we got a tie game.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made-in-Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Welcome back to Nipois, 2023 Viterra Championship. Our game here in Sheet C, feature game today, is all tied up at 8 between Jordan Peters and Brett Walter. Headed to the 8th end. As you're seeing a number of times, first rock goes up as a center guard.
Top eight's good. Line's good. Yep. Line. Help. Gotta go. Yep.
Jordan Peters trying to go around that. So with the no-tick guard rule, because that yellow rock has moved off the center line, it goes back and the red rock goes off.
The importance of getting it on the center line.
That's right.
Whoa. You like the one?
It's Brett Walter asking Hugh McFarland to throw another center, a little longer this time.
You can go around or no? No. Can't go around. Oh, no.
Down, corner freezes to his own. Once again, Zach being asked to go around those two yellows up front.
Line's closed.
All there. D-line back 4 right now.
Looks like it's coming off.
Back 4 still.
Looks like it's coming off. It's got a curl now.
Just going to slide a little deep. And stops back 4. Would have preferred to have it top 4, but Devin Weeb now trying to go the out turn around. Come to that red rock.
All there. Where? Back 8. Oh, this one? Back 8, back 4. Street. Oh, line's getting good. It's easy. Oh, right here, right here. Right here.
That really pulled off.
Poked out on the intern side slightly, but it is, if you hit it there, you're jamming it.
Yeah, nice shot.
They're calling a draw shot here, so they're freeze of some sort.
Back 12, back line.
Rib.
Back 12, back line.
Close. Yep. Yep. Yep, keep going, keep going. Off.
Does some goodbye again.
Okay,
Crashes on the front.
That makes the double field harder.
Just past the logo.
So Walter will try and get a guard up there. We just heard him say just past the logo. So.
Weight's good. Screen
Fairly
right
tight
now.
to the rings.
Weight's really good. Tight. Little tight line. Tight, tight. Oh. Tight, top 12. Oh. Coming down. We're going to overkill everything.
High Rocks is going sideways at stopping. Over curls, leaving that Walter shot in the 4 foot wide. 3/4 open, but with the finish, I think Andrew Clapham might even get an inside roll off this.
Looks to be room.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Curl. Curl.
Calling for the curl.
There's that jam we were talking about. Not ideal.
Opportunity now for the Walter team to hit that red.
With the out, not the in.
Try and roll under the guards.
Okay.
Prefer to roll back to the middle.
Oh. Yeah, I like control. Clean. Yep, yep. Oh, yes. Yep. Hard. Yep. Okay, whoa. Right there. Right there.
Nose hit.
It's impossible to get
Walter Lames 2 now.
The just thrown rock is wide open, so they'll be able to go at that with the out turn. Not sure if they can roll for shot there. It'd be close.
Looks like he's maybe playing draw down to the...
Oh, he is. He's playing an in-turn draw to the one in the 4 foot there. So.
Line's good.
Andrew Clapham's second of 3 this end. A long way out there.
So I'm hanging on him a little out here. He gets the carom, but it's third shot.
Yeah, I think that's real good. Whatever you see. Just throw it. Nice positive throw.
So Graham McFarland with his last here in the 8th end.
Okay, how's the weight?
Looking to try and plug it up here.
Okay, roll. Dev, go. Come on, Dev. Hard. Hard, go. Old squat. Hard.
Looks to be a hole there on the outturn side, I think, Dale.
Yeah, try it.
Didn't curl enough that guard.
Just do this. Yeah. It's pretty thin. Yeah, it's like a quarter, right? Yeah. Okay.
Guys are talking about that little tick bang double in the forefoot there. Don't have to hit a lot of the first one.
Okay.
A long way to curl this one.
It's getting fooled a little bit on those.
Yeah, so crashed on a high red guard, so that leaves Brett Walter here a chance to throw another guard up there to
I'd rather him see. Well, now that this is here,
guard that outturn hit.
Outside, so if you put it right here, you want to be more on the center line side. If you just touch center.
We have another final out here over on sheet A. Steve Irwin from Brandon stole 2 in the 8th against Sean Grassi. They shook hands there. Final score 11-5 for Irwin.
I'd rather hammer the throw. Oh, so would I. Make sure Devin doesn't pound the inside.
Good win for the Irwin team. Like I said earlier, that gets them to that qualifier situation, which is desired in this deal.
I think maybe pinch, yeah.
Steven's got a habit of making the final 8.
Mm-hmm. I think they take on Reed Carruthers tomorrow morning, 8:30. So that's to qualify for the final 8. Brett Walter playing an outturn draw, trying to throw a guard. Hopes to cross center and take away the hit.
Never curl. Over off. Never curl. Got to sit.
Maybe just over curled on him there too much. Leaves that yellow still pretty much wide open.
Little tougher to make that guard with the outturn. They get cross and center. They seem to go a little bit, eh?
Yeah.
Obviously why they chose to throw the intern the first time. They just got fooled by the curl. Lack of it.
Over on sheet E, Justin Richter scored 1 on the 8th end and trails Matt Dunstone 4-3 playing 9, with Dunstone with the hammer. Very good game there with the number 1 seed.
The Richter team is acquitting themselves nicely.
Yep.
Jordan Peters playing this outturn hit.
Yep. Hard. Really hard.
Must be close. Oh, just a little too thick on the first one. Rolls across the top with the yellow shot back button. Any thinner there, and he makes that double.
You're talking a millimeter or two there. That was very close.
Yeah, it starts drawing the button. What has he got here, though?
Walter's going to have to stand on the other sheet to put the broom down here. Trying to throw that wide out turn and get it in behind those two yellows for second shot, first or second shot.
This maybe needs to, what they call pop his out turn and give it a little extra rotation to hold it straight.
Throw the helicopter.
Where? Close the line. Line's good. Line's good. Whoa. Close it. Yes. Roll. Through. Hard. Through.
Sweepers are liking it.
They're by.
Just by the...
Brilliant.
What a great shot there by Brett Walter. Just skimmed by that red that was top 4 foot.
There's really nothing he can do on the intern side there. It's too tight the way the guards are staggered, so
that is,
he'll have to figure something else out.
No draw. He's looking at
maybe
a
run. Double pop, double run back there on the yellow on the red.
Basically what I can see.
Not sure what other options he's looking at. That chisel that one in off the edge of the 12 foot there. Probably his best option. You hit that one right, you could score 2. He can only see pretty much what he needs to hit, right?
You can see it, yeah, not very much of it from where we are.
Probably talking a third of a rock here to make this. Maybe a quarter. Pretty quiet.
Wow.
Well, that worked out nicely. It was
wasn't exactly he drew it, but it
a little bit
worked.
of good fortune, but pretty well thrown. So
1 in the 8th end for Jordan Peters, and he leads Brett Walter 9-8 after 8 ends.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's VO. Masterfully blended, distinctly Canadian. You can win a pair of tickets for the 2023 Tim Hortons Brier in London or the 2023 BKT Tires and OK Tire Men's Worlds in Ottawa, plus $500. Or maybe equip your team with a set of 4 of Asham's new Ultra Force brushes. And at the same time, support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum and Curl Manitoba's Curling for Life Endowment Fund. Raffle tickets are available now. 1 for $5, 4 for $10, 10 for $20. Buy online at fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our Bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
welcome back to Neepawa, where we're inside the warm, friendly confines of the Yellowhead Center, bringing you coverage of the Viterra Men's Manitoba Championships. Where our feature game here between Peters and Walter enters the 9th end. So we've got a 2-end game here, and Peters has a 9-8 lead. Walter says hammer.
Peters' first rock came right into the button. So Walter asked Hugh McFarland to remove it. That's so. Not sure with putting his first rock. I didn't see whether he called it in or whether it just slid in, but
they're jockeying for hammer and 10.
Yeah,
it's always an interesting. The decisions you make to be one down with or one up without.
Yes. What's your preference, Todd?
I've lost games both ways, Dale. Yep. I always like having a hammer, but
you see so many times teams try so hard to get 2 that they can't get 1.
That's right.
Is this 7 or 8?
And of course, like we spoke of earlier, with the no-tick rule and whatnot, there's ways to manufacture points without the hammer now. Hammer's not quite the effective weapon it was, as long as you get your rocks up there.
That's right. Kind of looks at this point, both teams are
playing for the clock.
Willing to. I don't know if either team is short on time, but they're running it. Going to run this one through and take it to the 10th.
Yep. Yep. Right up. All right, good.
Looking over their sheet E there, Dunstone and Richter, there's no shortage of rocks. 9 rocks in the house. Dunstone throwing his last.
5 yellows and 4 reds. All on the right-hand side of the house.
Let you know what happens when the dust settles over there.
Continue to change rocks in the house on our sheet.
On sheet B, JT Ryan scored 1 on the 8th, so that game is tied at 3. Smith and Ryan 3-3 playing 9, with Smith having hammer.
Not sure who scored there. It was close.
Looks like I would bet a steal of 1 yellow for Justin Richter.
From our angle, it did look that way. Matt Dunstone wasn't able to get that out. He tried to bounce it off the one behind it.
Richter had one frozen to a Dunstone rock on the button.
Richter is...
so that game is 4-4 headed to the 10th end with Dunstone holding hammer. Our game, our teams continue to trade hits here.
Interested to see if Walter will throw a guard here.
Don't even chance leaving a guard.
Brett Walter is going to call his, this is his 3rd throwing, throw his rock through the rings. You heard him say,
not interested in leaving a guard up there.
No, not even going to take a chance of you being light and throwing a guard. Jordan Peters is going to throw his into the rings. Both teams must feel comfortable where they are to head to the 10th end.
Two totally different philosophies.
Yes.
So many of these younger teams are really well coached now. They really good handle on strategy, of course.
Throw the rock so well.
So after 8 ends of 8 or 10 rocks in play,
we're getting a break here, Todd.
We're seeing the little change in strategy.
Jordan Peters throwing an out-turn draw.
And obviously for Walter, the key here is making sure he rolls out with his last one if we get to that point.
Play the whole end, yes.
Calling the intern hit here. Looks like he'll be throwing a bit of weight.
So, Todd, if he nose hits this and sticks, if you're Jordan Peters, would you be tempted to throw your rock in the corner? Give him a draw for 2.
I likely would be.
We'll see what happens.
I've seen it happen. Might peel his own out.
Yep. Right up. Right up. Right up, you. Right up.
So he does hit and stick.
Yep.
Oh, Jordan's deciding to. We're going to hit it. Make him hit and roll out with his last one. Blanket.
Of course, the rollout, it won't be too difficult that far back in the house.
No, makes it easier.
Houses are very lively too, so.
Yep.
Hits and sticks, so. There, Brett Walter with his playing an out-turn hit this time to try and blank the end. Calling clean, so it must be pretty good. Walter hits and rolls out, blanks the 9th end, so after 9 ends, it's Peters 9, Walter 8.
We hope you're enjoying this Manitoba Championship Curling, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's favorite Canadian whiskey.
Where can you find handmade delicious pizza, classic burgers, scrumptious salads, and the finest Manitoba-sourced pressure-cooked fried chicken? From small towns to big cities with 38 locations, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your made in Manitoba chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Welcome back to Nipawa. We're headed to the 10th end of our feature game here with Jordan Peters of Fort Rouge leading Brett Walter from Cinema Memorial Curling Club 9-8, with Walter holding the hammer here in the critical 10th end. So we've seen a change already from the last end. Jordan Peters threw his first rock up for a center guard. Brett Walter asking Hewlett McFarland to throw a corner, but it's slipping into the rings.
You can do this. Yeah. Norm. You're one up. So we can force it to the next. Nose is good.
So Jordan Peters is asking Zach Mwaka to hit that yellow rock. Roll over, try and roll over behind his center, I think. I didn't see what happened over on sheet E. There was about 4 rocks in the house a minute ago, and BJ Neufeld is throwing. Now there's only 1 rock left in the house. So he must have cleared house there. Very nice hit by Zach there to roll over. Not fully buried, but rolled over to the button.
Real hard. You gotta go, boy.
Keeping McFarland throwing
Hard as goes.
a center or a quarter guard again.
Keep going. Hard.
Good spot.
Probably this way.
Peters has a chance to draw another one in there with the out turn.
Just tapped just short of the house, so looking like maybe for a center guard.
Careful. Still in the yellow. Yeah, we're good now. We're good.
Tight.
Yep. We're good. Right there. Almost in here.
One little deep here. Over curling on him. Leaves shot rock wide open.
Yeah. Like that big roll? Yeah.
Brett Walter asking Devin Weeb here to hit that red rock, roll to the right behind their corner guard.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Keepers are on and off here.
Whoa. Whoa. Nice shot, Dad.
Very nice. Rolled over. Right behind the corner guard. Very nice shot.
Perfectly buried. Well done.
Want to throw back line, and if I rub the guard, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Could almost throw hack, but yeah, somewhere in here. Somewhere in here.
Trying to clap him, looking to throw in turn back line, heard him say. So just wanted to tap that yellow back or out.
Really hard curl.
Zach on it, trying to make it curl here. No, just a little heavy. More weight than what Jordan wanted there, I think, from Andrew. So
I think so.
I won't be happy with that. That's unfortunate.
Can you get
No.
there? Zach?
Yeah.
You want... On which one, that? 14.6. It's a 15 and a half. No, 16, sorry.
I think when looks at Brett Walter just calling a guard here, short of the rings from Devin.
Discussing the hog-to-hog weight for a guard.
Top four, top base right now. Close. Yep. Line, yep. Slide. Real. Close, yep. Where? Hard. Just get second. Whoa. On.
Probably freeze now. Cut them both off.
Devin went in there, just not sure if I don't think he got second shot. The red on the top right is second shot. So Andrew once again trying that same shot, just come down in there now, I think, to freeze in.
Stay tight. Line's okay. Line's okay.
Gotta go line. Yep. Gotta go line. Yep.
Line's getting tight here on him.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Has to curl now.
Ooh.
A bit of a sweeping error there.
Yeah, they laid off it and it just curled on them and ticked that top yellow.
They're for sure 3 now.
Over on sheet E, Matt Dunstone has a wide open draw to the house. Touch the paint to win.
I like keeping it fairly simple.
Justin Richter hit and rolled out with his last rock, leaving Dunstone a draw to the rings for the win.
Sweepers are just tickling it on the way in.
Keeping it clean. Puts her right in the forefoot. So Matt Dunstone defeats Justin Richter 5-4.
Yep. Yes. Horton. Hard. Right off.
Graham McFarland hitting some rolls out there.
So Andrew Clapham will have a third opportunity to make this shot.
A few licks with the broom last time when they'd had it made, I think, but just going sideways once I got in the house on him.
Line's good. You can still count it. A little bit more room. Nope, I don't like that.
Whole different line on this rock. Just ticks that red guard. Rolls into the rings. So Walter still remains shot. Peter's red at the top of the top 8, his second shot.
So for Walter right now, the deuce is in order, particularly if he can get this one somewhere where there's no double available.
Where? Yep, line. Line's fine. Line. Where? Whoa, guys, line's fine. Stay with it, Dev.
Very nice shot. Graham McFarland. Fully buried. In front of the tee. Team Walter is lane 2.
Both rocks pretty much fully buried. Peters looks to be throwing the out-turn draw down to the one that was just thrown. A lot of pressure on the skipper to get this one right.
Line's good. Straight though. Line's good. Gotta go though, Zach.
Zach's working on this one pretty hard, trying to. Little light, I think. Yeah, just.
That spot curls a lot.
A lot, yes.
But it was a little light.
I mean, it drags, but if we put one here, it's going to drag and just click the top one, right? I think we're here. We can't do this, because even if we're here, that's good, right?
So for Walters here, he'll basically be guarding against giving Peters anything to freeze to or take away this two-ender.
Mm-hmm.
That's why right here is really good. Right here is good. It's really tough to keep that straight, but if you go here, it's going to triple. Probably.
Does Peters, those two red rocks, Todd, do you think he'll drag if he hits them and runs it back? I don't know. Fair bit of separation there, so.
It's close.
I like here.
But they're
I think we're
4
trying to go
inches
right
apart
here.
or so.
Yeah, I think the drag. I think
We
we're
just
too
said
far
you
to
just can't be
being dragged
here.
out of them.
That's the only spot you can't be. You can be there, but you can't be here. So when we're bringing this in, we got to communicate it. Okay, wow, ice again. Perfect. Okay.
Brett Ralder with his first
What
here
time are
on
we
the
looking
10th
for?
end, looking to play the outturn draw.
No sweeping.
Anywhere in their top 4, top full 8, probably good.
It all boils down to this. So the outturn guard is on its way.
He doesn't want to ever slide behind the tee here. A very nice shot.
You couldn't have carried it down and put it in a better spot. Perfect.
Somehow get it there.
So for Jordan Peters here,
Sit right beside it, he blasts it. He's got other ones that count.
I'm glad he's throwing it, not
that's
me.
what's so counting which.
Play that same, try that
We're
same
shot over that
outturn
one, so
draw that Brett Walter just did. And
even if we're here and he blasts, we got lots of time.
freeze.
Hang on the corner there
even
somewhere.
If we're here and he
Yeah.
blasts,
You have to be at very
and
least
his shooter
second
leaves,
shot.
That's right.
might only be one. Depends if he touches that on the way by or not. That or we try to get half buried here and hope
teams
he
with
rubs the top when he goes to hit it.
Just over 3 minutes left, so lots of time to talk this through and decide what he wants to play. His other option is to try and get almost back of the button behind those yellow ones.
I can't ever play like
And we know it'll curl in there.
skinny both of these and
Yeah,
do
it'll-
this, eh?
It's over buried.
I know, but if I skinny them with like
The tough part is to clear the high yellow guard.
The yellow on the right-hand side, yes, that's right.
That
That's
port
not
looks
there?
big
You
from
can't
here,
just
but
draw and sit
with the
even on
amount of
corner
curl
to
you
make him
get,
think about it.
And if I'm
that's
heavy,
almost
I
in the
guess
way.
we
You
go
can
here.
go here, yeah. And at
Okay.
least he's looking at something.
Okay. Similar ice, maybe
Yeah,
a touch
like
more.
there?
Yeah.
Just that broom head more, maybe?
So I think Jordan Peters, with his last here in the 10th end, has decided he's going to try that outturn draw.
I don't know.
Try and get around those,
They're like sitting here like this, just right in between. Freeze the back.
nuzzle down into the kind of the pocket of those two yellows that are on the side of the forefoot.
Line's tight. Line's tight. Where are we? Hard.
Zach sweeping on it hard here.
Hard.
Clear
Hard
the yellow one.
contact. Really good. Go hard. Hard.
Shot, he just
he is second shot.
Yeah, just kissed off the one that's just biting the forefoot and rolled over. So not sure. You probably see half of that rock from the hack or more.
And Walter's okay with moving his back one out of there.
Yeah, I think he's looking to. Oh, he's got
I'm
almost all of it there. Yeah. So even if he loses his back yellow, he's still got 2 other rocks in the rings for the points he needs. So. Matter of getting as close to nose as he can.
Yep.
Pulled the sweep right out of his hand.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Picks it out cleanly and scores
4.
More than enough to win.
Well, it was a great game there we had today on this sheet.
Hope you enjoyed it as much at home as we did calling it for you.
And final score, Brett Walter 12, Jordan Peters 9. From Nipawin Yellowhead Center. See you again later.
It's been a slice.
Thanks, Todd.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Scotties Women's Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
You work hard to keep it all together. And when you need a little help, we're there. At PharmaSave, we see you.
Live well with PharmaSave.
You can support your curling club or the curling club in your community by buying tickets now in Curl Manitoba's online 50/50. After you win the big prize in the March 31st draw, 100% of the proceeds will be dispersed to the curling clubs of Manitoba for their use as needed. All you have to do is be sure to click the button to assign your ticket purchase to the curling club you wish to support. To purchase your curling club's 50/50 tickets, go online to fundingchange.ca/curlmanitoba or scan the QR code on your screen now.